This video was recorded at the Savitar Center at the Swiss Hotel in Singapore. Thanks guys.
Hi, Thomas from fieldtennis.net here. I'm just getting ready to play tennis. And if you observe what I'm doing, you will see that all the adjustments I'm doing are done with the upper body and with our arms. So if I'm getting the water here, you see that my legs are not moving and I can do everything very accurately, by leaning a little bit left, right, and doing things with my arms. And so this is what we tend to do, this is what we're used to, and this is what we bring to the court. And today I want to show you why that's not good for tennis and what you should be doing instead. So why is leaning not good for tennis? I see two main reasons. The first one is that whenever we lean, we go a little bit off balance. So if I'm standing like this, then my legs are very comfortable. As soon as I lean to any side, one of my legs becomes tighter because the muscles have to keep me in balance. And this tightness goes up through my body and prevents me from smoothly hitting my strokes. Maybe it also prevents me from nicely pushing off my leg. So whenever we lean, we're going slightly off balance. Our body is trying to keep us in balance, and it does that by making some muscles very tight, very strong. And so that does not help us hit good strokes. The other reason is, if I show from this angle, so let's say I'm hitting an open stance forehand like this. So you see, if I lean forward, my racket face leans, all right? So if I lean backward, the racket face opens. Now the tricky part with this is that I don't feel that because my hand doesn't change the position. So if I just feel the racket in my hand, I feel no difference in the racket angle. So for me it feels the same, but the racket angle has changed. And so that's oftentimes the cause for a mistake. You're playing the shot and you're just slightly leaning and you're not aware that by leaning you also close your racket face, and that's why you hit in the net. Or you're leaning backwards and the ball goes very far out. So leaning is not good for tennis, and we have to override our program and use our legs more. So instead of leaning with your upper body and adjusting with your arms, you should be adjusting with your legs while you maintain the same posture. So a quick tip about the posture: if I show from this angle, you don't want to be completely upright because you're very close to losing your balance. So you want to be slightly tilted in a more athletic position. So what I show oftentimes is I put the racket like this so that you can see the angle of my back, so that you maintain this position while you're playing tennis when your shoulders are in front of your hips and not above your hips. Okay? So your upper body should be in this position while your legs are doing all the adjusting.
Here's an amazing footage of Federer recorded from the first row where we can observe the posture really well. Special thanks to PJ Simmons, the founder of US Tennis Congress, for letting me use this video for analysis. I've outlined the angle of Federer's body a few times throughout the rally, and you can see that he maintains this slight tilt and athletic position throughout the rally. We can maintain dynamic balance only in this position. That's why it's crucial that you become aware of your posture and adjust it if necessary.
And so the mental image I want you to have is the one of Queen Cleopatra in Egypt, sitting on her soft bed while being carried around like this with 4 slaves. So she's on a litter and the 4 slaves are carrying her around Egypt while she's being very comfortable on her bed. And so the slaves correspond to your legs, so your legs need to do all the work, and your upper body is like Queen Cleopatra, being very comfortable. So when you are adjusting correctly, then all the work is done by your legs. So if I demonstrate, then I'm moving to the ball and trying to maintain the same posture of my upper body, and so I feel very stable. And so also in my upper parts, in my arms, I feel fairly comfortable while my legs are doing all the work. And so the mental image I want you to take home today is the image of Cleopatra and your legs being as slaves. So let me know how that image works for you.